Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Sorry it's been a while. I've been doing shit ton of overtime. Was sick. Every time I talked I'd cough. And then also sick as well. And then we've got a few other things in the background as well. So it's been pretty tough. But anyway, I apologize and let's go through, and congratulations to everyone that made the top 8. Let's go through round 21 and see what happened. Oh, the Fletcher beat James Murray FC just by 15 points. It's pretty tight. Um, the bench warmers taking down GoFC Angelo. Unfortunately for GoFC Angelo, he'll be out. But yeah, this week it'll be the bench warmers up against Murray FC. Going to be really close. I mean, these two guys been scoring quite strong. The Fletcher probably has to have a bit of room to move now. You don't really see. Hopefully, some of these guys do have some trades left. As you know, I burn a lot of trades. I will do a video of what I did wrong and what I will try and improve for next time, and just for future videos for me as well. So then, the case is that I'll probably try not to fall in the same traps that I did last time for this season anyway. So this was one of the worst seasons I ever had. But in saying that, it was still an okay season to begin with. It's just that we tried too hard and it's got with a ton of injuries as well. So, but anyway, what happened here? We got a Joe from Mud Dogs taking down Deepak. Well, Deepak's now out. That's been unfortunate there, but now Deepak has been dropped out. Mud Dogs sneaking in. Ooh, and Next for Dakes taking down Cam Suvakis. That was a tight one as well. But Next for Dakes been very solid all season. Cam's been pretty solid too, but he gets the second chance. So he's up against Mud Dogs. So this time around, who knows what's going to happen. You'd think Cam's going to take down Mud Dogs, but it's very tight. These guys have all scored. It's very similar. So there's nothing to separate these guys. Fletcher and Eggs for Dags, it's not over for them because they can still watch their players get injured as well. And on a side note, how good's Carlton been? Like, I did, I'm a Blue supporter and I did write them off after the Brisbane round. I thought they were going to just fade out and just fail and not make the 8. But I'm glad to be wrong here, and it looks like they're actually going to be maybe pushing through to make top 8. And, they beat the Saints last week. I thought Saints were going to be a danger game. I've gone to a few of those games where the Saints they just team up well against us, but not this time. And it was good to see that we beat the Pies, Port. And the thing is, once we beat a team as well, especially if they're up even at the top, or even if they've had some good form, they just seem to struggle after we've beaten them. So we just knock out their winning streak. And a lot of people, like a lot of teams, have now realised that Nick Dacos is the guy to take out for the Collingwood side, because once he's gone, you tag him, whatever, they really struggle. And he's just such a playmaker for them. So, and if you say that to the Pies, they'll try and, no, it's not true. But we all know it's true. They're just get rid of him. You get rid of the side. And then, this week for, the Blues, they're going to take down Melbourne. And that's going to be another one too. If Blues are really truly back, if they take down Melbourne, they potentially could win the flag at that rate. I mean, I have not bought grand final tickets, and I wasn't getting excited the whole time. I did cancel my KO after they played Brisbane round as well. So I'm someone who's kind of kept away, but still keeping up with it. So I'm not really one of these Blue supporters that are going, we're going to win, we're crazy. But I do have a little bit of hope especially after the St Kilda game, and, definitely the Pies. But because they're beating the Pies and St Kilda, the Pies and Port, it's a little bit exciting. But if they defeat Melbourne, I'll be really exciting. It'll be so exciting. But yeah, the Cats could still sneak in the 8 and win the whole thing. It's very tight this season. I mean, once the Pies have dropped down in form, it sort of leaves it wide open. I mean, you still got Melbourne at the top, Brisbane with a sneak chance, but they do struggle at the G. But they did have a few wins earlier on. And then you got Port. Do they find form again? I mean, ever since Alir did that amazing stop of the, stop that goal and he tapped it out to just get the behind or whatever it was. They got so they just they just started a whole momentum swing, and because the Port actually lost so many in a row, and then they won the next quite a lot of games after. I don't know if it was 12 on the trot. I think it was 12 or something like that. They've just come. Yeah, they lose the first three or first four, and then they stop the goal from at the final turn, and then they win the game, and then they win the next 12. It's just crazy how momentum can swing each way, especially with Carlton, with Port. Can definitely happen, and then hopefully now with the Pies can drop off and start to lose games more. Because they're very comfortable. You can tell they're a bit nervous now that the Pie supporters are sort of being a little bit. There's just a little bit of a little bit quieter at the moment. They're just a bit nervous because they can see some of the holes in their game. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for your patience. Hopefully, you're not too upset about it that I didn't do a couple of videos. Yes, I'm a bit salty of the season, but that's not the true reason why I didn't do the videos for Supercoach. There's just being long hours and just being very well. It just played a part and just all this going on. But anyway, thanks guys, and I'll see you next video. I will post another one for the results for next week. And good luck, guys.